Welcome back to Let's Play Soma. My decision, I decided to finalize the job with the scans you have. I'm sorry for all of you who wanted to go but didn't get a chance to scan yourself before the project was put on hold. It's been 2 months since I've had a scan and I don't see how I'll ever be able to win back the support you all showed when we started the project. I'm sorry, I never meant for anyone to take their lives. It was never my intention to fool anyone, I just wanted to save something. Drop the caffeine too. What's left? Apply interface module, seal arc capsule, ask permission from 4Q, brief Ivatskin, Lindwall, Peterson, and Hill. Take shuttle to Omicron, pick up power suits, ride the climber into the abyss, regroup at Tau, head to launch site, launch the bullet, launch arc. I think Hill might have been the guy on the left in the photo, I think. I'm not sure. Captain Saving the other Federation. Estimate was decided that the arc project would become perhaps the last before. This staff has been urged to carry on with the duties despite Earth's catastrophic condition. I think the arc project is the most logical step towards saving mankind, and we should spend as much time and resources as needed to complete this. Sure, why not? To embark, every passenger needs to be flushed with the electromagnetism using a pilot seat. These scanning sessions are known to cause nausea and headaches, sometimes last up to 3 days. Entire and very physical discomfort, no matter how severe, is a small price to save mankind. Sure. The Ark is built to fit a Ranger MK7 Pro, meaning it could be shot into space with the Omega space gun and technically survive for thousands of years, living off the light from our sun and distant stars. I think the Ark should leave Earth behind and be launched into space. You know, it'd be just so ironic. They launch it into space. It's like mankind is saved and it crashes into an asteroid. That'd be ironic. Or what if, like there were people that actually escaped Earth before the asteroid hit, and they're all on a ship, and the bloody Ark collides with it and destroys the ship and the Ark. Just be like, why? That's so cruel. But I just find it kind of odd how that's like the end of humanity in this world here. You'd think by that point they would have, maybe established like a point where there wouldn't be there'd be people, outside of Earth, in space, maybe even establish a base on the moon or something. I don't know. Man, can you imagine that though? It's like that happens and you're just stationed on the moon, you're just like, well, fuck. What do we do now? We're stranded on the fucking moon. What was the question again? And the Ark should leave Earth behind to be launched out of space. Yeah, sure, why not? The digitalization of humanity is an opportunity to make a quantum leap in our own evolution. So the Ark will, out of necessity, be generated from existing genetic code. It could be altered to allow for cosmetic changes, ease aging, and even prevent death. I think we are at risk of losing our humanity if we were to rid ourselves of disease and our mortality. Well, that was one it would be weird to be completely immortal and immune to everything. It just I don't know, it just wouldn't feel right, really, would it? It just seems odd. There are only 58 people left alive to be stored inside the Ark, that you know of anyway. Like I said, there could be some alive on the surface, because the way they're going about it is like the surface got completely wiped out. and is uninhabitable. I mean, what the hell kind of damage did it do for that to happen? I mean, life survived. I mean, well, life in this world even survived. There's life in the oceans at the very least. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe there are some survivors. Way to diversify and expand the population would be to introduce artificial intelligence that would in every way appear to be human, but with childlike and naive sensibilities. Looking at and explore the nature of intelligence, we may find a way to make them smarter in the future. Think even an inferior group of artificial people would benefit our society. Okay, now that one's a bit of an odd question. Mixing with the AI there. And that pretty much sounds like, okay, so you put humanity inside a game, pretty much. Where the AI is kind of not aggressive and naive, I guess. But if they plan on increasing that intelligence, and then it could arise some other problems. I'm just going to partially disagree. Thank you for participating. This is your colleagues voted. How are your colleagues feeling? Well, at least we actually get results here. Okay, so I was only in the 12% for the ARC approval. Seems more people strongly agreed. I don't know if this is like players like playing the game, like give these results, and it's like based on that, or if it's just like the in-game thing where it's like, okay, the colleagues in the game voted on this, or if it is like in general, like all the players that played the game. I'm not sure. Eternity Among the Stars. I mean, I was just kind of like, yeah, sure, why not? Instead of strongly agree. Inferior Companions. I disagreed. So that puts it about as much as... I mean, you got the number one is strongly disagree, so it's kind of in line there. Pain for gain. I guess I got the most there on the percent. Nobody strongly disagreed. Artificial evolution, strongly agreed. And more or less in the majority there as well. Well, how about that? How neat. So how do we run this simulation, Catherine? I think it's over here. No device connected.
What's this thing?
That's just a compound examiner. Coster uses it to investigate structural integrity in payload frameworks.
Of course.
Could you fit inside it? If I knew what you were made of, it would be a hell of a lot easier to figure out how to get you on the Ark.
I'll give it a try.
What am I looking for? I mean, you just said shit like that, but they just like the dialogue just kind of pops up around. I remember having trouble with this when I played it as well. I was like, what am I doing? We gotta plug something in again. Yeah. Nah. But plug it in somewhere.
The Ark doesn't even look that bulky. This is gonna be easy.
You haven't heard of the concept of jinxing, have you?
Sorry, I forgot your people were superstitious.
Now, come on now, Catherine. Your people and all that is like, oh yeah, you ignorant people from the 21st century. You know nothing of the 22nd century. Granted, neither did they, because then, like, the apocalypse seems to have happened. I find it odd that you can interact with these. That kind of implies that there's a reason for it. I mean, you can interact with a lot of things, but... I might just be wasting my time. Yeah, that doesn't connect, obviously. What have we got here?
Bit of a tight fit.
Can you reach the on switch?
The what switch? Oh, there.
Should I be worried about radiation?
I think we're beyond that. Interesting. You seem to be one with the diving suit you're wearing. Everything's meshed together.
How's that gonna work with the suit we're picking up at Omicron?
I think they're bigger. You should be able to wear them both.
Imogen? Who's that?
It looks like the basis for your body is one of my old colleagues. A standard cortex chip for robots, including the data reader and the torch, has just been forced through the skull.
What?
Structure gel has fused the whole construction together. Amazing stuff.
No, hold on, back up. I'm one of your old colleagues?
Well, your body is. Imogen Reed.
That's disgusting.
Hey, don't say that. She was nice to me. Anyway, the cortex chip is good news. That means we can transfer your mind to the Ark with a pilot seat.
Kat, I'm half a dead person.
Yes, it makes sense. Think about it. All those simplistic minds we've run into, just reviving a dead person doesn't seem to work that well. A robot body seems to make people a bit unreliable. You are the best of both worlds. A sound mind and a sound body.
Don't know about that. It's like, he has the body of a woman now.
Sort of. I understand the concept, but I don't know the specifics. I really wish we could figure out how the scan data is formulated and processed.
Yeah, the way she was talking about her, though, was it like, she gonna be like, oh, her girlfriend or just friends? Has that, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Ambiguousness to it. Still no device connected, though. And we can't leave. Hey, Catherine, how do I start the thing?
Get an Ark simulation going.
That doesn't help. Again, Arc simulation. Yeah, no device connected. Wait. I'm an idiot. I didn't notice that. I remember corrupted. I remember this bit. We've got to edit shit so that it fits, but functions. Gotta have some physics going on. No, I can't go to next. Wait. Oh. Just pay attention to the bit over there, then I know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, so... foliage... Symbies... Ah. Ah. No. Maybe if I just redo the whole thing. Okay, so first, let's start with that. That. Oh, it's just too many things going on now. Yeah. Maybe if I do it in a certain order. Wait. One of them has that space on the other one, so keep that in mind. Ah, I see. That's how we can work around that. Never mind, it's not how we work around it. Okay, that's how we get around it.
Try loading a dummy scan. It shouldn't be that difficult. I just want to make sure I understand how the scan data is formulated before we start messing around with the real arc. Run the simulation and then hit pause while the code is running. It'll give me a cross-section of the process.
Why have we got...
Better not use real data. I don't want to repeat what we did to Brandon.
Second that.
Paul, you did this to me. And you did too, Munchie. But you really did it to yourself, Simon. That'd be weird if you could use that. Start. So it's all well and good and all, but we don't get to see what it looks like. Am I supposed to do anything? Oh. That's how we do it.
Yes, of course. So precise, so perfect.
Nothing like admiring your own work.
What? Oh, right.
We done here.
Are we done here? Can we go to Omicron and get my new suit now?
Yeah, we should get going.
Want to bring this arc as a backup?
No, that wouldn't work. This is just a prototype.
Good. I prefer to travel light.
Let's go. Don't forget to take me with you.
Simon trying to like give his like, you know, one-liners things. Well, not really one-liners, but you get the idea. He's like, what do I? Good. I like to travel light. I'm not picking this thing up. You wouldn't be able to anyway, because it looks like it's stuck down. So, what do we do now? I mean, there's no power. Hello, darkness, my old friend. This is gonna suck.
Soma!
Grant, where are you?
It got out of hand. I'm in sector RD4. Did you get everyone downstairs?
Yeah, we're safe for now. But you need to get moving. They're gonna figure out where we are and come for us.
Don't worry about it. The stairs are blocked and I killed the elevator. Pull the connector chip from the lock.
Fine. That means you're stuck as well.
Only way to keep you guys safe. Take the shuttle, go to Omicron.
God damn it, Juan. You just had to be the hero, you bastard.
Good luck, sir. Tell Alice I love her.
You have to go down like a hero. Unfortunately, he's made our life,
It's missing a chip or something.
you know, a pain in the ass, because now we're stuck. Excuse me, who are you? Damn it, it's not strong enough. Where's the old trusty fire extinguisher when you need them? Hello. Terry, Akers, age 66, male. One of the worst cases I've seen, and it's most likely his own damn fault. He blinded himself and clogged up his insides with structure gel. I'd be surprised if he ever woke up from a coma. Did make me think of Hart's absurd story about what happened to Lambda. Could it really be that the world was somehow able to change and rebuild the... And that was the last of that. Vanessa Hart, age 28, female. Hart appears to be in good shape considering the circumstances. Only bruises and mild hypothermia caused by the long war. It's difficult to collaborate with Story as she is the only one to return. Ooh, interesting. Catherine Chun, age 37, female. As usual, Chun is quiet and does her best to avoid eye contact. She doesn't want to be here, but Stromeyer demands another evaluation. Chun isn't obstinate or dishonest, but she's rather not speak if it can be avoided. She has a hard time dealing with people in general, including doctors. Catherine Chun is weak in character, the perfect victim to be dominated and pushed around by others. She's a scared mouse I don't want to upset, so we sit quiet and pass the time. Guy Conrad, age 41 male. Conrad is dead. He boiled his brain to pulp with a WRM Mesa following the Ark Nero scan. Clearly another continuity enthusiast killed himself to take his place on the Ark. That's fucked up. This was November. And that was December. I wonder who this is, though. Because they're pretty much unrecognizable. Not that we'd be able to recognize them anyway, because we haven't got any character portraits or anything. Ooh.
Terry Akers, Chief Factor at Delta, First Assessment. Brought in today, January 16, 2104. Reporters have found in his diving suit, unconscious, with water. Akers has clearly been consuming large amounts of structure gel, for weeks probably. It's difficult to tell how this has affected his health, beyond the obvious non-nourishment, and if it somehow caused him to gouge out his eyes.
Ooh.
Small amounts of gel have always been considered perfectly safe to handle, but I can't recall ever hearing about any recommendations on how to treat exposure. Considering its properties, I doubt it's poisonous, but the more transformative aspects of the thoroughfluid makes me think that malign cell mutations are to be expected. I think I will need to
It's out there. Nasty stuff. Try to look for eyeballs, because they're the gorgeous eyeballs. This is obviously where Akers was sat. Clearly Akers is got loose and completely batshit great. Is great. Now, thought those were his eyes for a second. Shuttle, local connectivity in the neural patchworks, consumption, Akers, initial reconstructive, unnatural growth, symbiotic attempts. It's out there somewhere. Don't you hate maps when they don't have a "you are here" bit on there? Kind of annoying. Checklist: survive the Ark project, stop people from killing themselves, send off C and the team, keep people safe, enjoy the rest of Armageddon. Akers is not alone. At least 3 proxy creatures check and seal doors, move downstairs, shuttle to and from. It's clear this place got overrun by Akers and some other monsters. Why the question mark on landscape there? What does it mean? Why there's some names crossed out? The names for people that have died? If that's the case, why isn't that crossed out? Ooh, I don't want to override the door lock just yet. That might be why we haven't run into it yet. Bird is rich, corrupt, alert, calls for room. Huge structural gel leak has caused the WAD to seize control of the gun batch. 4 state quarantines to avoid further development. Last thing we need is another talking machine. I can hear him, but I can't see him. Oh. He's over there. Okay, he is on the loose then. Playing hangman at the end of the world. Guess they were like, hey, this is fucked up shit, guys. We gotta get to the bottom of what's causing all this shit. It's like, the WoW is causing this. Just like, yeah, we know, but how do we stop it? How do we resolve this issue?
Sarah, how the hell are we gonna make sure the Ark makes it?
Every launch is a crapshoot, you know that.
I just wish these numbers looked better.
What do you care? It's just a pack of data, right?
Yeah, just a pack of data.
Damn it. We need a fire extinguisher over here, man.
I hear you, Brandon. What do you got? Akers and his critters are ferocious. They pick up on every move. There's no way past them.
Then we'll fight them. We got to get to the shuttle.
And end up like Shank and Adams? No way. Listen, I'll create a distraction and pull them to me. Get the gang to the shuttle station.
Wait, Brandon, what are you doing?
Don't worry, Alice. I'll loop back as soon as you guys are safe. Just load up the shuttle and be ready to go.
Are you sure about this?
I don't plan to die today, sir. See you at the shuttle.
The monster was there. Let's have a look at that again. Okay, we are... Where are we? What room is this? Security. So we're all the way up here. We go down here and then turn over here. That's the door that's unlocked. We locked the storage instead in its place. I suppose in a way you could use that lock, get the monster trapped in a room if you were to notice him going into any room. Though I don't know how you'd be able to time that. And technically we could have just smashed our way. It's warm. And the one is dead. Who would have thought?
Sorry about before, Brandon. I'm sorry we couldn't let you rest in peace.
I think he offed himself. Shit, I think he's here. Oh shit. Whew. Go away from the pass. Luckily, Akers, if that is Akers, is kind of blind because he ripped out his own freaking eyes like a madman. That didn't alert him. Yeah, how do I put it? Where do I put... Oh. Oh? Where do I put the fucking chip? There we go.
Now what? I need to format the chip?
Are you fucking kidding me? It's never that easy, is it, Simon? I'll just chill over here. That'll do. Very well, we can get through that section in this record session, but next time. They always want you to do something else. It's never as simple as put that thing in the thing. No, you gotta freaking put shit to the thing first. Anyways, I'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.